And see, Khalid Shake Muhammad predicted this shit. He predicted this because he said that due to all these interracial relationships with white men and black women and black men and white women, you all gonna create a certain class of people that are gonna be, not all, but a lot of them gonna be problematic. Now, what you mean by that? What I told y'all, first of all, when they did the one drop rule, which is the white man did that shit. We ain't one drop biracial people into the black community. Now, I don't got nothing against biracial people because the girl I'm dating biracial, and I got cousins that's biracial I love dearly. But we gonna bring this shit out because I know that I gotta clear this shit up with these biracial channels. And I ain't knocking them. I understand where they want to feel like, they want their own community. They want to have this and that. They want a divorce. They basically saying they want a divorce from the black community. But what comes with divorce from the black community? That means y'all got to give up the black culture that y'all adopted and create y'all own culture, not using our culture. See, y'all got to start off with y'all whole culture, y'all own culture. You got to divorce. If you gonna divorce, if you biracial people want to divorce from the black community, y'all got to give up black culture entirely. You got to give it up. You can't be rapping. You can't be doing none of that shit. You got to create your own shit. Straight off the bat, that's all about creating your own culture. You got to create your own shit. That we ain't talking about like Afro tunes and reggae, because all that shit come from black music here in the States, even reggae. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All y'all music forms come from over here in the States. So if say like you got the biracial people that say they want to delineate, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with they want to delineate from black people. The problem is, I guess y'all gonna delineate. Some of y'all got white mamas and y'all got black daddies and black mamas. So I guess y'all gonna delineate from them too. How y'all gonna do that shit? Y'all gonna go out here and form y'all own biracial community. Y'all gonna leave y'all what? Y'all black mama out? Y'all black daddy out? Huh? Y'all gonna tell them, mama and daddy, y'all can't be over here while we start this biracial community. But I love you though. Hey mama, hey daddy, can you give me a few dollars? I'm behind on some things. That's how stupid this shit is. And I understand they want to do it. Biracial people want to get out here and find their own way because, it's difficult trying to navigate a world where, you feel like if though you biracial, you get pulled two directions. You don't have to be pulled two directions. All you have to do is just say, I'm mixed. And see, that's one thing the black men always have told biracial kids when we have biracial children. With white women, they always told them, no, you biracial. And see, it's black women that throw this black thing on y'all. It's black women that throw that black thing, oh, you black. Now, let's be honest. You are the seed of your father. So if your father white, you technically white. If your father black, you technically black. This is called the rule of thumb. If you are the seed of the father. But hey, I'm for biracial people, going over the fence. I guess my girl gonna have to go back over the fence too and leave me alone, cause she biracial. So I guess she just gonna say, well, I can't. I gotta get with a biracial man and leave you alone. Which, okay, let's see she do that. Cause I'ma just be honest. Majority of biracial women going to this for all you biracial dudes who want to talk this biracial shit. Majority of y'all biracial women gonna be over in the black community. Yes, they can revel in their biracialness, but when it's time to get put on that pedestal as the standard of beauty, we all know due to the colorism in the black community, they gonna put biracial women gonna hop on it, gonna take that tiara, and gonna get up on that damn throne and be marched around the black community as the beauty standard in the black community. That's the problem that you biracial guys gonna have, because then in order for y'all to compete, you gonna have y'all population ain't that deep. Even I told Sarge Willie Pete when he was talking about that reorganizing the race shit. I said the biracial population only 1%, because you don't got a whole bunch. See, people want to make it look as though you got a whole bunch of white men and black women, and black men and white women banging out these biracial kids. It's only 3% of white men actually fucking with black women like that. Same thing with white women and black men. You don't got that. That's not, that population is not that deep. So if just say all the biracial people, including my cousins, join all the mixed people, then y'all gonna have to, in order to buy a few generations, y'all gonna be inbred. Y'all gonna be inbred like a motherfucker. I'm just keeping it real. Genetics ain't gonna, y'all gonna be inbred because y'all population is not that big. Y'all gonna have to include lighter skinned blacks in that population, which now you're getting back into lighter skinned blacks. See, this is how this gonna work. Y'all biracial people population is not that deep. Y'all have been inbred. Y'all gonna be looking retarded in the motherfucker after a few generations of inbreeding. That's just like if you had a whole bunch of black people in one area and they inbreeding and shit like that, they gonna have birth defects and shit from inbreeding. So the biracial population is not that deep to have formed their own group. I said the only reason why this shit over there and work in South Africa, because them white men was laying up with them women up there in South Africa, creating all them colors. That's why you have a high number of colors, but even they are a small minority in the South African population. And even so, as Trevor Noah, they even a small population. And then some of them, some of them intermarrying right back into the black population, because they just intermarry back. Eventually, they gonna be going back into the black population. It's just like white people crying about white replacement. Well, let's be honest, white people population ain't that deep on the planet. So yes, your genetics gonna be wiped out. Y'all already got recessive genetics. Y'all already recessive. So eventually y'all gonna get bred out. Because shit, the white population really haven't picked up after the bubonic plague, man, and it hit Europe. Shit, the bubonic plague damn near wiped Europe out. You had whole villages in medieval Europe that was devoid of people due to the bubonic plague. And the reason why they had the bubonic plague, because motherfucking Europeans didn't like to wash their ass and shit. They didn't like to wash their ass. So the thing is that that's why you had the death toll so high in Europe, medieval Europe. But anyway, like I said, the biracial population is not that deep to get out here and form their own group. I'm just keeping it 100. I want y'all, hey, if you feel y'all want to do that, hey, y'all biracial people feel like y'all want to do that, y'all can, but I'm telling y'all in a couple generations, y'all will be inbred like a motherfucker. Because y'all population is not that deep. You gotta have a deep population, which y'all don't. So normally what's gonna happen is y'all gonna go right back into the black community. Y'all gonna go back into the black community. Now you can have two biracial people, and y'all have what you call octoroom, all these quadroons and shit like that. But eventually y'all gonna go right back into the population anyway, because y'all population is not that deep. Y'all only a handful of people that you talking about creating your own community, but still y'all gonna still have to gravitate what back to the black community, or if you in a white community, you gonna have to gravitate to that white community. That's just real spill. But see, the thing is, I noticed the trend. They don't have nothing against these biracial people. Don't have nothing against white people. They have a problem against black people. And I started to know this shit. And Khalid Muhammad called this shit out a long time ago. He said, when y'all black men and black women start laying up with these white men and white women, y'all gonna have kids that's gonna be, basically he said it, that you gonna have kids that's gonna be selling final calls and fucking supreme bean pies in the day and burning crosses at night. Because I told the dude, what, mulatto, whatever his name is, I told that nigga, you have all these biracial people and these white supremacists. And see, that's the problem. I blame this shit on y'all niggas for out here laying up with these white men and white women and creating all these biracial kids that's gonna be, and I don't got nothing against biracial people, but we all know, I started to notice a trend of these biracial, they just attacking black people and not white people. They become just like a second wave of white supremacy. And I'm gonna call their ass out.